George Pavey, 20 years old, 21st of December 2021. My year's been full of ups and downs. A lot's changed, but I feel like I've grown quite a lot, become a lot more wise and mature, and sort of learned a lot about what life's really all about, and that's just taking every day as it comes, and like understanding that tomorrow is not promised in a way. So don't plan too far ahead, don't think too deeply about things, just do them, and then what will be will be. Um, Going to university, I got into University of Northampton, and my life since going to uni has just completely changed. Yeah, I love every day. So going to university, full stop, deciding to go to university, it's been the best decision of my life. So I've really enjoyed that, and that's got to be the highlight of my 2021. It's gonna sound cliche, but like finding myself in a way. Um, I think a lot of my life I've sort of felt like I had to put some sort of front on, but I've really understood that if people like me for me, they like me for me. Do you know what I mean? So if they're going to be my friends and they're going to be my sort of people, there's no need for me to put a front on. I might as well just go with it. And if you like me, fine. If you don't, see yourself. I wish that I had. I wish that I took healthy eating more seriously. I really planned at the start of the year to sort of get into good shape because that's what I wanted for me. And I've not really. But hopefully onwards and upwards. But yeah, that I really do regret not taking it more seriously when I had food around me and I wasn't at university. I wasn't having to pay for my own food because cheap food is unhealthy food, and I haven't got the money to splash out on nice fancy dinners that are gonna be good for me. So yeah, when I was living at home, probably just to eat more healthily and shrink my stomach to prepare me for living on peas. Yeah. My course is massively important to me. Um, Keeping myself on track with that, because as much as I love the social aspects of university, um, my course is intense and I need to keep quite grounded and focus on what I want to do. And just looking out for any opportunities around. I feel like with being in LTG for the last however many years of my life, I've had acting opportunities and things just sort of put in front of me, and I've not had to look very much towards that. So just keeping my eye out on whatever acting work is around and stuff like that is very important to me at the minute, because I do want to keep actively working. As much as I'm training, I want to keep actively working with different people and meeting different people as well.
Are your course fine with that? Like, if you were to take acting work, because I know some.
Yeah, so they encourage it, obviously, as long as it doesn't get massively in the way of the course. But yeah, they love opportunities, and a lot of our teachers and lecturers, they are actively working in the industry. So they'll more than encourage going for whatever they can, as long as you can do the coursework alongside it. But they've been more than happy in the past to, if someone has landed a big role and they've had to take 6 months out of the course, just holding them back a year and they can go back onto the course. So they're very good with things like that, which is great, to be fair, really good. Jerry Cinnamon, without a shadow of a doubt, Jerry Cinnamon. I can't stop listening to him. And with me going through like a sort of change in my life in regards to a breakup, he's so comforting to listen to, and he's so relatable as well. I listen to his music and it's almost like he's speaking to me personally, so I just can't stop listening to Jerry Cinnamon.
So that's not changed since last year then?
Is it not? There's a Jerry Cinnamon song called Fickle McSelfish, and it's all about like sort of ignoring how you feel and stuff, and just been banging it over and over and over. Yeah, so that's by far my most listened to song. Yes, to be more careful with my money, and also I want to get into a good shape. Not particularly like for looks wise, for fitness wise, and preparing me for the industry, because I know how hard work it is. So even if it's staying the same sort of structure but just improving my stamina and stuff, I'm gonna work hard towards that. I mean, if weight comes with it, that's a bonus for me, because I'd like to be a little bit slimmer than I am already.
What are your goals for 2022?
My goals for 2022 is staying happy, looking after the people around me. That's friends and family, keeping a check on them, making sure I'm doing all I can to sort of keep them as happy as possible, and to stay driven to doing what I want to do, and making sure that I am doing what I want to do rather than getting distracted by other things that aren't necessarily relevant. I've got a lot planned for 2022. I've got a lot of gigs that I want to go to. Holidays that I wouldn't have necessarily expected at the start of this year to be looking at booking. Watching some comedians. I'm just, as much as I possibly can financially. Like, I'd be doing things every weekend if I possibly could, but I can't because of money. So if I win the lottery, I'll be doing everything. There won't be anything that I'm doing. But yeah, I want to go to a lot more live music concerts. I want to go to a lot more theatre productions, and just keep myself busy. I want to go and watch A Woman in Black in London on the West End, but even like, I want to go watch more black box theatre, like smaller companies, and things that I wouldn't necessarily go to watch, like not musicals or things, because I'm very aware of them. I want to go watch things that maybe a little bit niche or a little bit Brechtian, and little just things that are different, that are gonna change my view on things a little bit, that I can just learn from as well. I can sit there and take notes and constantly be learning. My predictions for 2022. I'm going to be optimistic here. I'm going to say, but I'm going to stay in a positive mindset. I'm going to keep a lot of my friends, but I'm also going to lose a lot of friends that I know aren't right for me, and they're going to veer me off in the wrong way. So that's me being optimistic, and that's another prediction for 2022. I think I am going to have quite a good year, and focus on myself a lot and improving myself.
Do you have any predictions aside from yourself, like bigger things, whether it's bigger world things or like things to do with other people?
I think people are going to start kicking off a lot more about COVID. I think with a lot of the things that have come out at the minute, I think there's almost going to be, not a revolution, but sort of a big divide. And I think there's going to be in the world a lot more rioting about things like that in this country. Hopefully it doesn't get to that, but I think that's the way that it's swaying with whatever's happened at Downing Street last Christmas and things like that. And it's just, the trust is not there anymore for a lot of people. So I think, yeah, there's going to be a massive switch with things like that. But other than that, other than Leicester winning the Premier League, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I see myself happy. I possibly see myself a little bit more settled than I am now. A lot of things are changing in my life at the minute, which I'm enjoying, I'm loving a lot. But I think hopefully by this time next year, a lot of things that I need to realise and I'm realising now, and I'm under the process of now, I'd have realised, and I'd have I'll be a lot more grounded as a person. I'll know who I am a lot more as a person. So yeah, hopefully a lot more stable in myself. Uh, don't go into town on the night of England-Scotland because you're going to get your head kicked in. That's probably one of the main things that I would say, because not only did that cause me a lot of hassle, it lost me a lot of money as well. So yeah, if I was going to be completely honest, I'd probably tell myself not to go into town after the England-Scotland game because it was not worth it.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
When you say lost you a lot of money?
Just because so a majority of my hours were casual hours, so I'd have to claim for them. And obviously, because I couldn't work because I couldn't talk and I'd scare the kids, I probably lost about $2,000 just in not working my extra hours. And yeah, there was no way of getting my boss to pay me that. I'm very happy. I'd say I'm a lot happier than I was this time last year. And I didn't realise it last year, but yeah, I'm seeing progression in myself. I'm excited to see where that goes to and what I can do with being true to myself and being honest with myself. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm really excited for what is going to come. I'm optimistic and I'm looking forward to whatever is next to come.
Thank you, George.
You're very welcome.